What's up, y'all? Welcome to another Live with Purpose live stream. Ron Kwok here. How you doing? How you doing? You know me. I know you. Alpha Prime EDC says second first or first first. I see some drama over here on who was actually first in the chat. What's up, y'all? I'll just take your word for it. Alpha Prime was here first. So even though he said second first, I don't know. I see it as the first. Maybe Ian had him, and then somebody abused their mod privileges by deleting his message. Is that what happened? Don't tell me that's what happened. Ian says he typed it first this morning. See, this is the problem with scheduling a stream early or days in advance. It's because all of y'all are just fighting over it. You know what I mean? And then I got a mountain of chats to catch up with. So that's what we're getting into right now. Barbarian Brawny in the house says, what up, early birds? See, also, I can't even tell if you guys are really in here or you just typed this morning. You know what I'm saying? Hello, what's going on, y'all? Hope you guys are doing well. It's Friday night, as usual, and we're having a good time. I hope everybody had a nice, safe, and fun 4th weekend. Oh my god, it was kind of nuts. The fireworks started like 2 months ago where I live. You know, just randomly popping off here and there, and all of a sudden, people are just starting to pop off 24/7. So from, I don't know, like Sunday night all the way to maybe Wednesday, it was just like 24/7. So Brandon EDM says, your timing on Friday streams is always before our nightly walk, LMFAO. Well, man, you go on your walk, you have a good time. Maybe I'll be here when you come back. But I don't know. I think we're doing this right now on Fridays. We'll see what's up. I know Fridays everyone's going out and stuff. But it's awesome that you guys are here watching the stream. And, you know, once in a while, I want to go out on a date or dinner or something with a lady on Fridays. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But for now, it's going to be Friday, guys. Charlie Budgeon says, hey, Ron, what's up, Charlie? Seems to me you're new to the stream. Thank you for joining in and hanging out with us. Cody Smith, the scandal, he says. Brandon says, patience, young Padawan. I think that you're talking about like waiting for me to show up, right? Is that what you're saying? What's interesting is like stream. Oh, so I don't know if y'all noticed, but like last week after the live stream, it was like the day after, Saturday morning. Some of you guys sleeping, some of you guys not. But I did a live stream for like 3 seconds and then went off. And it was because I was testing buttons on my loop deck here. I got some sounds up in here. You know, I think it's gonna be fun. Oh, is that loud? Is that really loud? But anyway, I hit the like start live stream button on accident, and then all of a sudden it just shot it straight to YouTube. Usually you can hit go live on the OBS and then you can hit go live again on the YouTube. But I think for whatever reason, they're just trying to streamline it. So it's a one button press and you're good, you're going. And that's what it is. That's what's happening. But Lele Tago says, what's up, everyone? How you doing, man? Good to see you. I see a lot of new people, and I feel like it's because of the giveaway video. What do y'all think? Here, I'm gonna have it play in the background because I hope, if you guys haven't seen the giveaway video, I finally posted something for the 20K giveaway. It's happening. It's going down. You can enter right now. And what's gonna happen is when you watch the video, it'll tell you how you can enter. We can get into all that in a second. And then I'm gonna draw a winner next week. Okay, so that's what's gonna happen. Let me see if I can look at all these. Do that. I think we can do that, right? Sizing it up on the fly, guys. Sorry. All right, so we're gonna just play that. But it's 3 huge prizes, and it's gonna be pretty nuts. It's 3 distinct prizes. They're roughly equivalent value, I think. Like, I calculated it. I looked at all of the things, and basically it's 3 grand prizes, right? They're big old prizes. Overall, entirely, it's between $1,500 and $2,000 worth of value. So it's gonna be crazy. And yeah, it's gonna be nuts. I'm gonna draw it next Friday night during the live stream. I know there are some scammers going around right now. Like, they're making accounts, fake accounts, posed as me. And don't believe it if I reply to your comment and I say, hey, you've won, it's not me. It's like Ron Kwok with an extra N or something like that. But it's not me. The only way I'll announce the winners is through the live stream next week. So if you get anything, any private messages, any DMs, don't believe it. It's fake. But let's see. Cody Smith says, yeah, makes it real easy to accidentally stream. Yes, exactly. He also says, I've not seen your stream before, bad time zone, but I saw you responded to my comment on the draw and noticed the stream was imminent. Awesome, awesome. Well, I'm glad you can make it. I hope it's not, you know, in the middle of the night for you. If it is, go to bed, enjoy yourself, and catch the replay. Brandon says, just enjoying this short work week and another chat with the Blade Bros. Looking forward for prepping for Blade West in the coming weeks. How was your Friday? Man, Blade West is already like in the works. It's in October, from what I understand, but it's going down. It's going down. So it's gonna be a good time. I hope I can make it. There are a lot of brands that I met up in Atlanta that are also going to West, and I look forward to seeing what they come out with. You know what I mean? Like, one thing about Blade Show that was really cool is just the innovation, like just the new stuff that I was seeing, especially as a beginner. And I feel like after this next show, I can't call myself a knife beginner anymore. Like, I feel like I've learned enough that I gotta just do it. The real Chris Brown says, oh, here we go. Nice. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Brandon says he's been cussing out those scammers. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you guys see, like, I mean, no obligation, of course, but if you guys see, you know, scammer comments saying, oh, you know, like, message me on Telegram or whatever, just report them. You know, that's the best thing you can do. Report them, delete them, ignore them. So, you know, that way nobody gets hurt. Nobody, like, accidentally believes that it's me and, you know, God forbid, hits them up, replies to them, and sends them information. That's literally the worst thing that could happen, and it would just spiral from there. You know what I mean? I see Trevor in the house. What's up, Trevor? I'm trying to find your comment. Somebody said you were in the house. Well, there we go. Yo, what's up? What's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Well, today we're gonna be doing a bracket fight. It's gonna be the first one. I recently learned about this and figured it would be a great way to engage with you guys and just kind of see what you guys are doing or what your perspectives are. A lot of slings have been coming out, you know, latest of which is, of course, the Data Crew Snacktime Sling. Brandon released an entire breakdown video on it. Awesome video, by the way. We need to take a look at that after this plays through. But, yeah, I want to check it out in its entirety, see how you like it from your perspective. But since that's the newest sling that's come out right now, I have like a dozen slings in the cabinet right now that I'm rotating between, and there's just a lot of different slings for different things, but at the same time, there's got to be a top dog. You know what I mean? There's got to be one that you always reach for before you consider the rest. You know what I mean? If someone says, you got one sling and one sling only for the rest of your life, which one are you going to get? You got to pick one. You can't just be like, oh my God, there's like 15 of them that I'm going to reach for. So there's got to be one winner. So we're going to go through a bracket. I just searched in like best sling bags on Google and just to see what people think are the best sling bags. And then we'll go ahead and talk through it. I think it'll be fun. Ian Coates says, X is saying, God dang, baby, aren't you ever quiet? What? Alpha Prime EDC says, and X is rolling all his stings. Ian Coates says, Ron's probably lint rolling all of his slings. I lint roll my shirts. Slings, not so much. Maybe. Brandon says, Ron's gonna hop in here and immediately comment on how the chat is already popping off. Man, how did you know? How did you know? Let's see. Is X live right now? I haven't checked. Oh, here we go. Marine X, member for 4 months, says, one item on me from my store. Congrats. Thanks, man. You have a store? I didn't know you had a store. Let's, can you link me to your store? I want to check it out. How are you going to open a whole shop and not tell me about it, X? Come on, man. I feel betrayed. Cody says he doesn't rock a sling, but he's all in on Alpaca Gear. Love their stuff. Yeah, man. All their stuff is pretty clean, minimal, smooth lines. And what's cool about Alpaca stuff is that it's usually modular. So you can go from like a tech pouch and there will be little straps on the end and you can strap in a whole sling strap, and you can wear it as a sling. So there's that too. Let's see. Different slings for different things. That's a video title. Oh yeah, that is EDC knife and tool trap. That is. Let's see. Pretty sure Alpaca dropped a new sling as well, says Charlie. Yeah. I haven't looked into it. I gotta get my hands on it. But yeah, they release stuff fast. Like when I was working with them like tightly, it was like one every 2 weeks, it seemed. You know, like they have the design just loaded up, so they're just releasing them. Brandon says he just edited 6 freelance videos today. Yeah, you need to get out and stretch, my man. Probably in a chair. You're probably in a chair right now. Now, let me just see if I can just Google it. Can I just Google it? Marine X store. Yeah, I don't think this is it. Or maybe let's go to his website. Well, we can check it out later. I'm sure there's a link that he's gonna drop at some point. What? Knowledge says he's using an Apex Legends sling? What do you mean? That sounds awesome. What sling is it? What does it look like? Oh, here we go. Yo, do you see this? Do you see? Do you see this right here? Guys, tell me what's happening here. Tell me. Tell me what's happening here, man. How you gonna do that? By the way, I really like the video, so all you haters out there that are like, oh yeah, like you don't really support. Here it is, man. Here it is. But this face, I don't need to watch anymore. 3 seconds in, 10-minute 58 second video. I'm good right here. We'll just pause it. Oh lordy. How you gonna finish right at the beginning, Brandon? You can't just finish right at the beginning. Look at that. It's fun.
The ultimate sling bag for all of you EDC enthusiasts. For now, sit back, relax, and let's get it.
Bruh, dead, right?
Bruh.
Yeah, bruh's right. Look at that intro sequence. Let's go. And some self-modeling. Let's go. Let's go.
Guys, welcome back to Everyday Minimalist. My name is Brandon, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a first look at the brand new data.
All right, after we see this sling, we're going to go straight into the bracket fight. Just so you have a reference.
I've ever had come through my hands, and I'm excited to show you guys what this thing is all about. First off, if you guys don't know who Data Crew is, they are a company based out of LA, California, and they hand make these EDC pouches and now a sling bag. The What a Slider and What a Junior are perfect EDC carriers, but now they've expanded into the sling bag territory.
Look at that.
You guys can call it a satchel, a man purse, a fanny pack, whatever you want to say. I call it a sling bag, and the Snacktime Sling is something different. Let's get right into it and show you what this thing is all about. So first off, this is a 3 1/4.
Juicy Magic Card says, I'm curious, have you tried to see how many What a Sliders fit comfortably in the new Snacktime Sling? I don't think I have enough What a Sliders to test that. I think I just have a couple. But it seems like... You said fit comfortably? I mean, I got one right here. 1, 2, 3. I'd say 3. 3 What a Sliders. 3 What a Sliders comfortably.
Quarter-liter sling bag, so it's not too big or too small. That way you can fit a ton of stuff inside. I'll show you guys how I have this thing loaded up. It's made with a 1050 denier.
Yo, Bruce in the house.
Outer shell, so this thing is
Mervin Minimalist Merce.
The zippers built into the bag are also very
Oh, yes.
number 5 AquaGuard zippers, so they are going to be a little bit more water resistant. And then a huge selling point for me is
MC, I was just talking about the giveaway. Just going over the details. The actual announcement's going to be next week.
A quick size comparison. So here it is next to the Article 130 SE from Dan Matsuda. And having these side by side, the Snacktime Sling is going to...
Brandon says 2 What a Sliders and 3 small fries will fit. But what are you going to do with 3 small fries? As a matter of fact, what are you going to do with 3 What a Sliders? I mean, I feel like 3 What a Sliders kind of makes sense. Because you could do 1 for EDC, 1 as a med kit, and then 1, I don't know, for tech or for fun. You know what I mean? Or like wild card. So you could do that. But like, I don't know. I personally haven't found much use for a small fry just because like usually I have more things to put in that doesn't. I mean, it fits in the small fry, but I like a little bit more organization, so I prefer the water slider. And if I have, you know, just a couple of things, I'd rather just put it in my pocket than put it into a small fry. You know what I mean? So
Gonna be just a little bit bigger than the 130.
if Data Crew is doing a sling at 165, if they do a pack, it's gonna be like 500. We'll see. It might be, might not be.
The interiors here in just a moment, and then of course the backside of Matsuda and the Snacktime Sling. Let's bring over the
One What a Junior is more my speed LMFAO than the accessory tray. The accessory tray is cool. I like that because it's actually like a new thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, I still haven't tried out a What a Junior, bro. For those of you who have had a Junior in hand and like tested it out, check it out. I have not. I have not played with it. I have not been able to compare it to a What a Slider at all. Oh yeah, here we go. We're doing a side by side with the Air Sling.
But the biggest drawback on the Air Sling 2 is there is no loop field on it whatsoever. I feel like the Snacktime Sling took the qualities of the Air Sling 2 as well as the Dan Matsuda 130 and then put it all into one unique
There you go.
package. Now, just to give you guys a size reference of how big this loop field is, here is a What a Slider pouch.
Yeah, 275 seems very specific, Brandon. You know things? You know things, man? Come on. Let a brother know. Let a brother know.
And that's super beneficial if you are into collecting rees or showing them off. I will definitely be wearing this thing at Blade Show West and pretty much any convention that I attend in the future. Now, let's
That's a promise. Anytime he goes to a convention, he's going to be wearing this Snacktime Sling. Even if Data Crew releases another sling or even a Data Crew backpack, he's committed to wearing the Snacktime Sling. Let's see. Brandon says he doesn't know things, but he hopes he hopes they make one though. Yes, I agree.
Let's talk about the exterior build quality of the sling bag, and it is amazing. You can just feel the quality that's built into it. It goes for about $165, which is not bad, especially because I dropped $300 on that Matsuda pouch. But in terms of the overall feel, when I go to grip it and everything, it feels of same quality as a Matsuda, if not better. In terms of the strap itself, it does have a secondary retention loop.
It does feel really cool. Like the ballistic nylon that they use on the exterior is smooth. So it's not like X-Pac smooth. It's a different smooth. It's I wouldn't say it's smoother or not as smooth, but it's definitely got its own like unique kind of semi-gloss feel to it. Even though, yeah, I mean, you can see the little bits of sheen in the weave there.
To kind of keep everything in place and sturdy, and then Data Crew have gone ahead and threaded in this PVC patch with their branding, which is very subtle. I love that it's monochrome, and it does appeal to the aesthetic of the overall bag. Moving forward, we've got a clip, so there is one side that is detachable. In terms of the strap, that does feel very robust, and it can take a beating over time. This sling is very adjustable. They actually add in a ton of retention here. That way, if you're a bigger person, if you're a smaller person, if you're trying to wrap this around a seat or whatever it is, you can easily adjust it with this loop. I love that they added in this elastic loop, so that way this strap
stays.
Around all over
Yeah.
the place.
So it's not just excess hanging off of it. Strap stays are essential if you want like a clean and minimal feel.
Let's get into the bread and butter and the stuff that keeps everything organized in terms of your everyday carry. First off, on the front side.
No way. It's not?
There is going to be a zipper that is weather guarded. You'll see the orange high-vis interior that store anything that you want in there. I would probably throw in some band-aids.
How about now? Is it coming through now?
This is just a really accessible front pocket, and one of my most favorite things about this is the fact that the zipper actually hides behind this little notch here. When I first got
How's the volume on that? Is that better?
the sling, I didn't really notice that. I would just let the zipper kind of dangle, but if you want to keep your patches a little bit more clean and have the sling look clean in a hole, you can literally just zip it a little bit more.
Nobody mentioned it because they like the silence, I guess. It's peaceful.
And then the zipper pull just snugs right into this little pocket. It prevents it from making a lot of noise, and I just really like the attention to detail with this little add-on. Now moving it to the backside, there is another weather-guarded zipper with more high-vis orange, and this is really good for passports, your wallets, stuff that's gonna be a little bit harder to access. That's really good if you're gonna be in a big city where pickpocketing is a thing, so you can store your valuables closest to your body. And it's gonna be really difficult for someone to reach back there and open up this zipper versus that front side pocket. I just have my field notes notes inside this, and then I'll probably load it up with some other things, maybe a secondary knife or whatever it is. Now let's move on to the thing that you guys have all been waiting for.
Here we go. The big main compartment.
For the main compartment of this pouch. And first off, there's going to be 2 zippers that hold everything together. That way you can access it on either side. And there is a ton of stuff in here. So I've got my Data Crew What a Junior EDC pouch that just kind of sits in this section of the sling. If you guys know me, you know that I like to carry my pouches inside sling bags or backpacks. This is just the perfect area.
Still haven't tried it. I really need to try it.
For a What a Junior or even a What a Slider. I've got my everyday minimalist Hank that's sitting in here. Now on the interior of the sling bag, there is going to be a really nice mesh net here, so that way you can store things. I actually have some snacks in here. It's called the Snacktime Sling, so might as well put some snacks into the Snacktime Sling.
Brandon says nobody really spoke up because they already saw the video. Man, should I even showing this? Because they all already know what's up. But who pre-ordered the sling? Who all pre-ordered it, and who are all excited to receive it?
Sling bag. Man, that was a lot to say, but you can really just put anything that you would want in here. If you want it to be protected, any other EDC gear, I can throw a belt.
I gotta say though, bro needs to iron his shirt. Let's go, man. Come on. That thing was crumpled up in your drawer in the corner, and you just put it on last second. Come on, man.
Song in there if I want to. It's just really nice that you have this orange high vis behind this net so you can actually see what's inside the pocket. We'll flip this thing around a little bit and show you this portion of the sling bag. And this is what's really cool about this thing is it is modular. What modular means is you can actually take this out. Oh my gosh, that's some really strong hook and loop.
The struggle. The struggle.
Okay, that was a little abrupt. I think I might pick up the intro.
Jeez. Later, Brandon. Take it easy.
So
Thank you for coming through.
This is a removable EDC tray organizer that has some hook on the back, and then the sling bag actually has some loop on the back.
Lele Tago just literally pre-ordered. I looked earlier and it said it was sold out. You got one? That's dope. That's lucky.
Backside. And the cool thing about this is you can load this thing up with a bunch of patches. If you're a dad, you can fit more diapers in here and then just put this to the side. Or if you're like me and you like a ton of gear, you can literally just take this thing out, load it up, and then just slap it back inside the sling bag. So I guess I'm gonna call this the accessory tray. I'm not sure if that's what it's actually called, but will you?
It is cool. And like the beauty of it is that they can come up with future iterations of it where, you know, they can chop it in half, they can chop it into thirds, strips even, and just have it be anything they can come up with. You know, it could be organizers, it could be pockets, it could be more loop. Like if you wanted to have, let's say you had a 3-piece edition or a 3-piece RE set that you wanted to keep on one strip or one hanger, you could just like have that in there, which would be sick.
Use that for this video. On the left hand side, it's going to be very familiar to the What a Slider. So to give you guys a quick reference, here it is.
Brandon says, and yes, I did need to iron the damn shirt, but wasn't going to refilm. Oh, you notice afterwards. See, that's your problem right there. Alpha Prime EDC says for more diapers. This could be a daddy day pack. I think it's big enough. I think it's definitely big enough for like diapers, change of clothes, wipes, and maybe like pacifier or like a hanky or something.
Next to the What a Slider, it has this very similar elastic banding and then as well as a backside pocket. So I've just gone ahead and put it in my bit driver as well as my tie EDC adjustable wrench and then a pen that just sits all well within this area. And then over to the right hand side, this is going to be quite a bit different than anything that I've ever seen. You're going to have 2 pockets, one larger pocket that's a little bit taller and then a smaller pocket that's going to be behind that. And then in addition to that, there's going to be a removable
Ian says it's good for a blaster. I immediately thought of like Buzz Lightyear when you said that. I don't know.
Loop setup here. This also does have the hook and loop, but you can choose to take this out and you can use this loop field for maybe some of your most expensive or most valuable close to heart patches. That way those ones don't have to endure the outside elements. But it's just really cool how modular this setup is. You can even hook this thing up to the interior of the sling if you want to. Another thing that Los told me is you can actually put this add-on into a What a Slider.
Is Los lurking? Is he in here? I don't know if he popped in yet.
and then basically add an extra layer to the Wutta slider or even the Wutta Junior. But the overall attention to detail in this overall EDC accessory tray is just insane. Datacrew is also going to be making more things that you can hook onto this interior loop. So I guess the world is your oyster when it comes to interior modular customization that is just so badass for everyday carry. And with me being an EDC gear junkie, I just love to have things on me, so this is perfect. Last but not least, let's talk about ergonomics and how comfortable it is to wear this thing. Now, as I showed you guys before, my other sling bags are going to be the Air Sling 2 and then the 130 SE.
So one thing I just noticed that, like, I don't know how I feel about is that it looks like a trapezoid. Like it's not perfectly rectangular. It slopes in, comes over, and then this slopes in and comes over. So if you, for example, look at the Matsuda, it's perfectly orthogonal, like a rectangle, right? Like the edges are 90 degrees. But my like OCD just kicked in right now, and this is definitely. Let me zip it up. It's definitely trapezoidal. So it's kind of throwback to like old school, like legit fanny pack stuff. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if I can unsee it, guys.
And the biggest problem I had with the 130 SE are these removable straps. This thing isn't very comfortable to carry around.
What's up, Bubbles? Good to see you, man. How you doing? I see you made those protos. What's that all about, man? What are those prototypes about?
Especially if I'm at a convention for hours on end. It just feels really weird carrying it around, and then the strap just kind of digs into my shoulder and it's kind of uncomfortable after a few hours. The Air Sling 2 on the other hand does have thicker straps and it feels like it's a higher quality, so
I feel like he wants to make like a sling roundup video or like a sling comparison video. Because like this is, you know, a feature breakdown of the Datacrew Snack Time, but it also goes in a little bit on the Air Sling 2, on the Matsuda and its features. So I feel like the next video you need to make is like a sling roundup and kind of talk about what unique features stand out with each one, why you would choose one or the other, and, you know, at the end of the day, do one that you would pick on top of everything else.
do enjoy carrying this thing around a little bit more than the Matsuda, but the trade-off is it doesn't have as much interior organization as the Matsuda. So whether I'm carrying the Matsuda or
Ian, are we calling Brandon Wrinkles from now on? Might be fitting because there's a ton of Brandons in the chat anyway, so it would reduce the confusion, I feel like.
For the Air Sling 2, there are going to be trade-offs and compromises. However, my overall experience with the Snacktime Sling has been phenomenal. You get the best of both worlds, like I said, out of the 130 SE and the Air Sling 2. It's got very comfortable
Look at that modeling.
straps, and I did wear this thing for, what was it, like 6 hours on 4th of July, and this thing just looks so much more aesthetically appealing. I've got the monochrome aesthetic going. If I want to wear some red, maybe I can throw some red patches on it.
See, the aesthetic here isn't so important as the versatility of it. Because if you're looking at the aesthetics by itself, it's sleek, minimal, blackout kit, right? Cool. But the beauty of it is that because of that huge loop field, you can customize it. Like he's saying right now, like if you wanted to wear red, you can throw a little red RE in there, or just like, you know, add as much red or as little red as you want. So it's less about the aesthetic here and more about the versatility of it, inside and out. You know what I mean? Because then the outside, you can adjust that aesthetic. On the inside, you can adjust that modular accessory tray and all that stuff. So all in all, pretty useful.
Whatever color it may be, I can really transform this sling to whatever I want. And I think that's going to be the biggest benefit of this new sling bag. The modularity with this bag is bar none, and I think it's going to be an absolute game changer. Who do I think the sling bag is for? This is going to be for the person that likes to carry stuff on them. Whether you're into EDC gear, if you like to carry snacks with you, if you like to carry a water bottle with you, if you're into customizing your loadout, this is the perfect answer. Yeah, you might get people that bash on you for carrying a man purse, but f them. The cool thing about everyday carry is you can customize your very own loadout to fit your personal needs and wants. That's literally the coolest thing about everyday carry. Now, if you guys are interested in getting the Snacktime Sling, make sure that you guys go over to Datacrew's website, scroll down to the very bottom of their website, and make sure that you sign up for their super secret club newsletter. They're only releasing 75 of these for now, so let's do our very best and support them so that way they can make more of these sling bags. Datacrew,
it's all gone, I think. Like, it's all been accounted for.
Wasn't paying me anything to say any.
Wait, they're up on the site?
this in this overview, and I just really like to rep really good products. Oh, and one last thing before you guys go, use code EDM for 10% off at Data Crew. They just wanted to hook up our community, so guys, have at it with that discount code. If you guys made it this far in the video, throw me a thumbs up. If you disliked it, throw me a thumbs down.
Nice. Thanks, Brandon. Thank you for your breakdown. Appreciate it. They're up on the site. Where are they at? Pouches. Would it be pouches? I don't know. Well, first, let's do some Muzak. I like these RVs. Freaking Tacoma Toyota stuff. That's sick. I don't have one, but I just like the Japanese. That's sick. But nice, nice, nice. There you have it, boys and girls. I mean, if you guys haven't already gotten on it, the Eye of Horse says 165 for a fanny pack is kind of crazy, though. Well, I mean, it depends. You know what I mean? It's definitely not the cheapest one. Absolutely not. Not by a long shot. But, I mean, you have to kind of consider what the materials are, the textures, the construction of it, what it's built for. So, it just depends. It's not for everyone, of course. But, like, you know, for example, like, Carryology released a GR1 that had, like, over-the-top textures, materials, basically bomb-proof backpack, and it was $700, right? So you could say $700 for a backpack is kind of nuts. But, you know, it just depends on whether you're a collector, whether you're going to use it for a certain thing. But let's do this bracket thing. Let's see. Would love to wrangle Steve Stacks into a Ron live. Yeah, man. Let's do it. Where's he at? Okay, I think it's signed up. Where is... trying to find the bracket that I made last night. Here we go. Alright, guys, we're gonna get straight into it. Let's see. Can you see this? Ooh. Alright, so, here, let's just do it. Let's just do it right now. I think you just fill out this bracket. Okay, so, straight up, the first one is, I think this is the Ergo Sling 2, and this is the Chrome Industries, like big boy sling. Chrome Industries is the one that has, like, the airplane belt. I'm definitely gonna do the Ergo Sling 2. Like, it's still in the rotation for me. I go super minimal. I have not very big. Hey, Tri-State EDC's in the house. Hello, Mom. I don't think your mom's here. It's not Sunday. Okay, I'm playing, dude. I'm playing, man. How you doing, Cole? Oh, here we go. See, Data Crew in the house. Lo says American-made, American materials. There you go. Exactly. So, you know, it just depends on where you source the material, what types of material, and... you know, pricing is a whole thing in and of itself. You know what I mean? Like, if it costs you $50 to source the materials, you're not going to then sell it for $55. You're not counting the marketing, the labor, everything involved in putting that bag together. So, let's see. Nice. Cole, the newest EDM elite. There you go. All right. Next up, just based on, so I don't know what some of these are. I think the one on the right is a Belroy sling. So out of these two, which one would you pick? The left one looks like a holster type deal, and the one on the right is like a full-blown body sling. So I think I'm definitely gonna do the right one, just because this one, the holster one, I wouldn't really put it on anything. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm gonna get a sling, it's gonna be a sling. It's not gonna be like a... it's not gonna be like a accessory pouch, you know what I mean? But I see you, Chris. I see you, Chris, with that link. We're gonna get through this bracket fight and we'll go in. All right. So this is the Ghost Sling 2 and the Belroy Sling. So I'm gonna go with Ghost Sling 2. The Belroy's a bit big for me. Oh, here we go. Here we go. The Data Crew Snack Time and the... I think this is what I was talking about earlier. I think it's the Tech Case from Alpaca. And I think I'm gonna have to go with the Data Crew Sling. It's the loop field, man. The loop field takes it. Okay, this one is, I think that's an air sling on the right, and then this one is the Black Ember TKS sling. I recognize it. I've played with it. I definitely like it. It's gonna be the TKS sling. I have the all blackout one, not the multi-cam black, but it's fun. It's fun. Okay, another Belroy versus air matchup. It's gonna be the air. I just like the aesthetics of it a little better, a lot better, honestly. Oh, here we go. This is gonna be hard, guys. This is gonna be hard. So I've worn the TKS sling extensively, done it as an everyday carry for months, right? The Data Crew Snack Time is new, so I haven't had on-person experience with it. The TKS sling you can also use as a tech pouch, so it'll be, you know what I mean? It'll be dual purpose. It'll be both a sling, it'll be a tech pouch that you can throw into your backpack as a larger loadout. And the only reason why that's a thing is because they have a panel in the back that you can tuck the sleeves away, so it looks just like a pouch as opposed to a whole lanky thing that you can't, you know, that you have to fumble around with when you put it in the backpack. But I'm gonna go with the snack time. I'm gonna go with the snack time on this one. Ooh, crud. Here we go. All right. So this is where we're gonna have some drama. Okay. The Ergo Sling 2, 0.7 liters. It fits my essentials perfectly. The Data Crew Snack Time is big. It's bigger, and I can't recall what the liter. I think it's 5 liters, but yeah, I think I just, practically speaking, I have a minimal loadout, especially during the summertime. I only carry like wallet, keys, knife, phone. That's it. I think I'm gonna have to do the Ghost Sling 2, man. Haters gonna hate. Okay, I think this is the Ghost Sling 2, and that is a regular sling. So it's gonna be the Ghost Sling 2. I need to pick different colors, you know what I mean? Oh, look, the Sling 2 has one. That's my loadout. So, I mean, do you agree? Do you disagree with my decisions? Speak in the chat, y'all. I want to know what your thoughts are on this bracket matchup. Alpha Prime EDC just sent Ian to the upper room. I think you're in the wrong stream, dude. I think you need to go over to X's stream. Is he streaming right now? Let's see. People are talking about the Vero right now. Okay, let's go into Marines, Man Cave, and EDC Glory. Stop by and find out. Here we go. Nice. Got a whiskey glass. Got a hip flask. Slate coast. Oh, this is slate. Nice. I thought it was like a carpet at first, like, you know, with the frayed ends. Like, just first glance, that's what I saw. But no, that slate makes sense. A storage box. What is this? An Oscar RE? Nice. Oh, here we go. We got some filler text here, bro. Make sure you change that. Make sure you change that to like join the battalion or something. Nice. I like this. This is like a nice spread. It's very on brand. It's very you. It's very what you do on a daily basis, especially on your live streams. So it's fun stuff. The links are already in the chat, so if you guys want to learn more about all that stuff, it's in there. Ooh, who got whose order? I think Alpha Prime ordered something from X. Nice. Let's see. Rosies are crazy, bro. Brandon's brother Balin let me try to, like, you know, just flick some of his rosies, and I think there's like a double detent in there, but it just feels really nice to flick. You could fidget with a Rosie, honestly. Dang, everybody's hitting it up. But yeah, going back to the giveaway really quickly. So what's gonna happen is next week, next Friday, 7 p.m., stream's gonna start, but I'm gonna start drawing winners. Basically, you have to comment in the giveaway video telling me what's the one thing out of the gear that I broke down, what's the one thing you want, what's the best thing that you want, and then also tell me one thing you want to see more of on the channel. So that's 2 different things. So when I'm drawing the names, I'm going to be looking at the comments and making sure that they're eligible, okay? So if you tell me one thing and not the other, it's not going to be eligible. And then after that, you know, The winners will see it on stream, and then you gotta DM me on Instagram at Live with Purpose EDC, and we'll get you verified, and we'll get your shipping details, and we'll send it out to you nice and simple. Okay, no scamming, no DM me on Telegram, none of that stuff. Okay, no winners until Friday. No winners until Friday. Let's see. Oh, one more thing for all you members out there. In commemoration of 20K, I put together a little something for you guys too. So it'll be a contest for you guys actually. I'll unveil it next Friday. But I'll give you a hint though. It's here somewhere. It's here somewhere. But put together an exclusive package for you members. It'll be a contest on Friday. So tune into the live stream. Make sure you're there. And sometime during the live stream, we're gonna be doing a members only contest. So if you're a member of the Live with Purpose crew, thank you so much for being a member. I hope you're enjoying those emotes that we have in there. I think I'm gonna release a new emote next Friday as well, just in commemoration for y'all to have fun with. I put a little for you guys to just mess around with. But there'll be a new emote, one or two maybe, and there'll be a chance for you guys to win an exclusive member package in commemoration for 20K. All right, so look forward to that. Cole is mom. I have no idea what's happening. I have no idea what's happening. Let's see. High Tide EDC says, I'll go ahead and send you my address for my vintage orange What a Cider prize. Okay, for sure. Make sure you send it to 123 Fake Street. Hey man, you have just as much of a chance to enter and win as everybody else. All right. Alpha Prime says, Aron, I'm already messaging you. I've won 2 of your giveaways, so you might as well send me this one too. Hey man, with your luck, you probably will win all 3 of those boxes consecutively. So it's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be nuts. I think this is the biggest giveaway I've ever done. Like over $2,000 worth of stuff. It's freaking awesome. Huge shout out to all of the sponsors and people that have sent out and thrown their hat in to be a part of this giveaway to give back to you guys. I'm talking Orbit Key, I'm talking Data Crew, House of Blades, even Luke EDC, one of our awesome members of the community. It's pretty awesome. So, let's see. That's not the website, it says X. That's not the website? What does that mean? Was that not your website? That's totally your website, dude. What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, this is the website. What? I was like, interesting colors and themes, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. What? I just clicked the link that the real Chris Brown posted up in this chat. So that's not me, bro. That's a back end website issue. Look, I can click the shop here, and it's gonna go in and it'll show all your stuff. This is all here. Great. But what was that earlier website? What? Was this an old template? Because it's still live. Like, what? so what happened was I just went back and I typed in themarinex.com and this popped up. So this makes more sense. This is more on brand with what you got. That was email marketing. Okay. Okay. All right. Fair. But yeah, if you guys haven't grabbed X merch, now's your chance. How many of these did you make, man? Are we talking like borderline selling out? Are we talking about will be available? Is there a time? Is there a deadline? Will you deactivate the website? Very cool though. I like seeing merch just because, like, you know, you've built a brand for yourself, you know, myself included, just you've built a brand for yourself on YouTube, and everyone has a unique perspective and a unique way they deliver their videos, their content. So I think it's really cool to see that manifest in physical merch form. You know what I mean? Some people make REs, some people make shirts and sweaters, and other people still, you know, slap their logo on some whiskey low balls on some flasks, you know what I mean? And it makes sense because that's the brand that you've built. Let's see. Who's doing threads? Been trying to get some momentum there. Dude, everyone's on threads. I think they have like, I don't know, 5 million users from like the second day. It's cold as hell. But no, it's fun. I find threads to be like really comfortable. Like I'm a degenerate on threads. Like I'm not even worried about like staying on brand and like making sure you say things that are appropriate or not. I just like, did anyone take a big old dookie this morning? Is coffee part of your routine? Oh man. X says he's mailing stuff tomorrow. He says he has over 1,000 emails from my YouTube giveaways. Man, that's nuts, man. That's awesome. That's why you use Gleam.io, right? So they enter by their email and then you are able to grab their email from there. That's dope. David Hurst in the house says, place my X order Wednesday when I couldn't sleep. Nice. That's a great way to spend wakeless hours or sleepless hours spending money. That's dope. Yeah, man. Congrats on the store. It's gonna be cool, dude. It's gonna be cool. Did you release it on Wednesday? I think I mean, obviously I missed the stream, but really awesome that you just released this and you're gonna have a lot of people interested in this stuff. Very cool. You Pimpy says, what up, Ron and Live With Purpose crew? What's up, man? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. We're just chilling, having a good time. You missed the bracket fight, though. The bracket fight for the slings, the Air Ghost Sling 2 came out on top. For me. I'm sure there are a lot of disagreements in the house, but it is what it is. And, you know, it's an ongoing thing. I feel like EDC loadouts are fluid, especially for us creators. We're always putting a different sling on our backs. We're always putting a different wallet in our pockets. In fact, X, I think he just loaded up an extra wallet and put it in his pockets. Extra is dope, especially with that little quick draw button that cascades all your cards in smooth fashion so you know exactly which card you're looking at. It's awesome, man. It's sleek. It's sleek. So, it's rotating, man. Happy Haptics in the house. What up, you filthy animals? What's up, man? I hope your Friday is going well. I hope it's going real well. But, I mean, at this point, we're just chilling. Give me your questions, your dying questions. I'm here to answer them. Maybe. Is everyone on threads now? Because I know there were a few. I think I saw X on Kick. I don't know, is Kick still alive? Or is that gone now? Did that not pop off? Alpha Prime EDC says, Ron, what's the poster behind your work sharp? Dude, I think you'll like it. You want to see it? So I picked up this poster from Designer Con. Check this shit out. If you guessed that this was an original piece of art of a Charmander training camp, you'd be right. Look how sick this is. I need to frame this. I haven't been able to frame it just yet. But look at this thing, man. All the Charmanders, the Charmeleons, roasting marshmallows by the campfire, Charizard being badass. Oh my god, look at this thing. This is so cool. Yeah. So, it's back here. I picked that up when I was at Designer Con back in October of last year. And that was when I met Los for the first time. They were exhibiting. They had a storefront. They had a booth at Designer Con. And they're based out of LA, and I was there. I'm there occasionally, and you know I had to hit them up, had to meet up. Yeah, isn't that sick? That right there is going on a wall. That right there is going on a wall. Yeah, you Pimpy says that's sick. Cody says dang. Yeah, man, it's so cool. I love it. As soon as that thing is framed up, it's gonna have a slot in all my videos. It's just gonna be on the wall somewhere in the background. It's freaking cool. Wonder Woman EDC in the house. How you doing? Thank you for coming through. Brad says, love it, bro. That's totally us in the GC doing a trip to the mountains. That would be sick. I'll bring my drone. We'll capture some sick footage. Rip it in the woods. You Pimpy says should have them make you a disc plate of it. I've seen that. Disc plate is like the metal artwork, right? Like where there's a piece of art and then it's, I don't know, lasered on to a piece of metal. That would be sick. Let's see. Based on what we know, the slings are ETA like a week and a half. A week and a half to 2 weeks. So I know Los is swamped trying to hit up new releases and you know, working on making sure the quality is there. So that in and of itself is a full-time job and then some. Cody Smith says Blue Sky is pretty locked down at the moment though. I heard Blue Sky and Mastodon are like, you know, competing platforms, but they are down a lot of the time. You know what I mean? And I was watching MKBHD's podcast, the Waveform podcast, and they were saying basically this is like the first real Twitter rival that is actually from a company that has just as many, if not more, resources than Twitter. Like, you know, obviously Facebook, Meta, they're the people behind Threads, and they have the resources, they have the following, the user count, right? Like, it's not just a platform from scratch. They have the Instagram users, the Facebook users that will just, you know, flow right in there. I think you need an Instagram account to be on Threads. You Pimpy asked, Ron, do you have a nutsack sling? I don't. I think once upon a time I got a pouch from him, and I quickly realized that like rugged leather just isn't my thing. Like, I mean, it worked as a pouch. It was, you know, it was well made. I think it's just not my taste. You know what I mean? So yes, Mastodon like the band, maybe. I was thinking more like the woolly elephant from way back. But yes, Mastodon. Let's see. I still have both my PPL card decks unopened and in the wood box says Alpha Prime EDC. I think you should keep it that way, dude. Like, those are collector's items. You can get a 10-pack of bicycle card deck of cards for what, cents on the dollar. Caleb Evans says just finished building a spice cabinet, lost track of time. Nice, that's cool. How you doing, man? Thank you for stopping by. Phytonics, Ian in the house. They have the Monopoly. Nah, I'm good. They have the Monopoly. Are you talking about Facebook? Sort of. I feel like not really though, just because like Twitter has been, if anything, Twitter's been the monopoly. Like, everyone uses them until Elon took over, and now there's a whole bunch of crazy things happening over there. It's not looking good for good old tweets. I have an account on Twitter, but I don't use it. And then I feel like with Threads, everyone popped off at the same time, and I got in early instead of way late. So now I'm just like able to, I feel like I'm able to chill and actually like, I don't know, and actually like talk. But we'll see. I got my PPL decks directly from Theory 11. Their headquarters are 20 minutes from me. Nice. Very cool. We still, let's see. You mean time? Bro, you gotta choose the item you want from my store. I'll send it out tomorrow. Okay, for sure, man. I will DM you. I will DM you the item, and then do you have my shipping details already? I'll DM you, dude. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you. You Pimpy says, I feel like I need a bigger sling pouch though. I'm always carrying everything and my sink. I'm always carrying everything and your sink? That's crazy. What kind of sink do you have? Speaking of sinks, like kitchen sinks, I don't know which kitchen sinks y'all like, but I really like the industrial ones that are big, stainless steel ones. Big basin, long nozzle, so you can like really just hose everything down in there. I can't do those like split ones because each one is so small you can't put a pot in there and wash it. Ugh, I don't like it. You Pimpy says that he's been looking for the Cordura one versus the Data Crew one. I don't have any contacts, my bad. But let's see. Yeah, Threads will be interesting. I think it'll be interesting. Cody Smith says, could you just not put everything in the sink? You could, but then, you know, But then everything will just be banging around in the sink, you know what I mean? And it just wouldn't work out. It just wouldn't work out at all. Like they would bump into each other. Things start getting scratched up. You'll start getting snail trails. So that's why you would need like dividers and organizers, you know? If you get a sink, you need to have the pouches in there. A long nozzle, big basin model. I can see you're a man of taste. I just cook a lot. And I'm just like, man, I can't not have the long nozzle, big basin model. Oh, man. Ooh. Is Brandon gonna film X's man cave? That'll be sick. Y'all gonna do a tour? Man, that's cool. That's cool, man. Cody Smith says, now what you need is a sink with pockets. Yeah. But then you're going to need YKK AquaGuard zippers to make sure the things you put in there don't get wet when you're hosing down your pot. You know what I mean? We're getting crazy. The Oakley Kitchen Sink Backpack. CPM in the house says, what's up? What's up, CPM? How you doing, man? He's trying. I feel like he has this really uncanny habit of showing up right as I shut it down. So we at 7:55 now, not 8 my time. So you're good. We're in it. We're in it. Oh man, that's funny. Well, what's the next one after this? We're deep into summer EDC. What are you guys rocking now in the summer as opposed to in any other season? For example, like I know in the winter season, my EDC almost always has a beanie because I got a chrome dome and it gets cold quickly. So beanie, pocket warmer, gloves, that's all part of my EDC. But how about summer? You know what I mean? I don't think any of y'all are EDCing any floaties. So what's changed with your loadout these days, especially with temperatures of like 80, 90 degrees? What do we got going on? I think for me, summer EDC, I'm just packing way lighter. I pack way lighter, man. Like, I don't have a pouch. I don't have a sling. I have usually just whatever's in my pockets, man. Which is usually just wallet, keys, knife. And I almost always have my phone out because if I'm going from point A to point B, I'm in my car. And it's in the car holster, you know? Caleb says, did you check out the Data Crew Snacktime Sling? I did. Yeah, we did that at the beginning. We watched Brandon EDM's video breakdown on the Snacktime Sling. And then we got that bad boy right here. Putting it through its paces right now. I'm most likely going to make a video on it as well. But I don't want to do the same thing as Brandon because he's already done a dedicated breakdown video. So I think what I'm going to probably do is I'm probably going to do a roundup. You know what I mean? Like compare, contrast the Sling versus other big mainstays in the Sling space. We're talking Air Sling. We're talking Black Ember Sling. We're talking all that stuff. So I think it'll be good. Marine X says, you got your interview scene set up. If you're asking me, I do. I do have that set up. You free? You want to jump on real quick? Caleb says you missed it. No worries, man. No worries. You can always catch the replay, and then his videos on his stream as well. So, or on his channel. Let's see. It's much easier to carry more on your person in winter with all of the pockets. It's true. Says High Tide EDC. Yes, because honestly, it's rough. It's rough. Like I'm wearing shorts right now, let alone all of that. Hey, let me see if I can. I'm gonna pop this real quick. Let me see. Let's see if we can get X on here. Collab cam guest settings. Just mess with this real quick. Let's get X on here, says Ian. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, let me. All right, X, I'm gonna DM you real quick. We'll get it going. How's the kid, man? Oh, you know what? I'll wait. I'll wait until you're on here and I can ask you about that. Here we go. Here we go. What? All right, bro. Click that with whatever stream setup you got, and then dial in, my friend. Dial in. I was gonna drop, but this is getting good. Why? Because X is coming on? It's all good, David. If you gotta go, you gotta go. I understand. Brandon says you have to rock a sling with athleisure clothing on. Nothing with any weight can go in those pockets. Yeah, dude. Because then things start slipping and sliding, man. It's no good. It's no good. It's no good at all. Albert Prime says joining your live. How are you joining my live, man? Watch, I post that link like publicly. 3 hours later. I mean, I'm waiting for X. If he takes too long, I'm gonna cut it. I'm not just gonna wait around for you, bro. I DM'd you on Instagram, so we're gonna see. We're gonna see if he's in. If he's not, we out. Ron about to close the chat, then X comes on. I better see some dancing girls in here then. Nah, that's not my style, bro. You can go over to X's stream for that. It's gonna be a classic conversation. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, he says give me 3 minutes. All right, there you go. CPM says he uses his pants for me keys. Do you talk like that? I'm gonna get me keys. Yeah, see, that's the thing though. How many keys you got? If you got just one, then that's cool. But if you got like 3, I wouldn't want them sloshing around in my pockets. Although I do have a problem with this setup. Like, see how my car fob is just hanging off of it? I'd rather it not. And I've tried to like slot it in there, but it's just not clean. It's just not a clean solution. And I don't think any key organization company has figured it out just yet on how to incorporate like a key fob into a key organizer smoothly. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's always going to be something loose. There's always going to be something floating. Let's see. Have you tried those neck fans? Happy Haptics EDC. Neck fans? Like the ones that mist water? Those are nice. Mikey says, I have that same thing with that same key. Yeah, dude. Like, except yours is a Ford Raptor key, isn't it? I'm jealous. Like, this thing is crazy. It's cool when it's attached, but then, like, if you got 2 different cars or, like, if you have to switch things in and out, it gets cumbersome real quick. Although, I got this Ring V2 here that you could just pop off real quick. Like, instead of a typical, you know, tension key ring, you just pop this piece up and then move it over, and all of a sudden, you've got a slot to take out your keys. Put that back. So that's from Orbit Key. If you want to save 10% on that, use code PURPOSE at checkout. Save yourself a little bit of cash. But, okay, I seen that X just saw it. So, let's see if we can get him in here. I'm just waiting for him to join. Oh, he's here. Oh, I see him. You ready? All right, let's do it. Is he here? Is he backwards?
Let me see if I got my ducks in a row real quick, man.
Oh, he's backwards. Let's see if I can flip him. Flip horizontally. There he is.
I just can't hear you. Hold on.
Look at him. This is fun.
These speakers.
The Raptor key. If the MPG was better, I'd drive it to Cali and pick you up. Dude, do it. The MPG is like
speaker
negative.
Is my
so bad.
Headphones. All right, test it out again.
Yo, what's up, man? Can you hear me? Because we hear you loud and clear, man. Omar says, you answered my #1 question on Orbit Key Organizer. Thank you. Cool. I'm glad I got that taken care of for you. Caleb says, oh, snap. I hear you, man. I hear you.
Oh, I definitely hear speaker test. I just don't hear you.
Oh, my goodness. You don't hear me. Damn it. I don't know, man. You should be able to hear me.
Wait, it says you're muted. You got to unmute yourself in Streamlabs.
I'm not muted, though. The people hear me just fine, right?
Yeah, it has a little, has like a... Here, let me leave and try to come back.
Okay. Oh, there it is. I think we're good. I think I fixed it. We should be good. Alpha Prime EDC says he's been carrying his GBG pouch inside my bum bag. What is a bum bag? Yeah, okay. Oh, but he doesn't hear me. That's the problem. So I think he needed to hear me, because otherwise he'd be listening to the stream like 20-second delay, because usually live streams have that. Oh, here we go. Here we go. He's on. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good, man.
What up?
You can hear me now, right?
What's going on?
Yeah,
I can hear you, man. I see your freaking sweet, beautiful face.
Oh, thank you, sir. Smooth like a dolphin.
You know what I'm saying? smooth like a dolphin. What's going on, man?
Dude, nothing much, man. What's up with you? How's your kid?
Kid, man. You know, I got a little squad, man. You mean all my goddamn kids?
No, I know you're on your fifth. I'm just talking.
Like
I'm asking about your newborn. I know you got a squad. How's?
I'm on dad duty right now, man.
Okay.
I'm watching her on the camera. She's good. So I'm watching her, and I'm filling out orders for the marinex.com and just kind of chilling out, man. So how's the kiddo? You got 1 or 2 kids?
I just got 1, man.
Okay, slacking.
Hey, it's like shotgunning a beer, except the beer is huge, and you just got to take your time sometimes, you know?
Right. It'd be like that, man. It'd be like that.
Oh,
yeah. So I'm just sitting here, just freaking. It's so crazy, man. I feel like I first discovered your channel. I think you were like 8,000. Now it's time for me to stroke your ego real quick, man. Put on the slow music, man. So
okay.
I feel like you were at like 8,000 when I first wrote up on your channel, and I was like, man, this guy has it. I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's his bald head or if it's like the silky smooth skin or the camera, but I could feel it in my bones that you had the sauce, man. And it's
thanks,
so awesome to see you. I'm always creeping in your live streams. A lot of times I'm like, I have you, this TV behind me, I have you up on the
big
cave,
screen,
so I can't chat.
Yeah.
So I'm not chatting. I'm just watching you. And so today I was more interactive because I'm literally filling out orders with I make most of the stuff on my website. I don't mean I don't make the glassware. I don't make this, but everything else I'm making, you know, I woodwork and I have lasers and 3D printers and stuff like that. So I'm making a lot of stuff.
That's cool, man. That's awesome that you got your storefront up. Yep. And thank you for the kind words, man. I appreciate it. It's been a crazy journey. And like, you know, I'm trying to shape up the rest of this year to see what I can do, you know, around the holidays. And, you know, after going to Blade, talking to different brands too, how we can bring like good stuff to everyone watching, making sure it's always value first. You know what I mean? So it's cool.
Right. Nah, that makes a lot of sense, man. You definitely, I mean, you do whatever you want. This is not your first rodeo, but I would just say it does cost a little bit of money per month, but I would just say if you use gleam.io for giveaways, it's a lot less. You don't have to worry about scam. Like your people who win don't have to worry about feeling like they got scammed because you email them directly and all that other type of stuff. And then, I mean, you know, plus a bonus, you know, you can communicate with the community because you gather the information from folks and all that stuff.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. I mean, email marketing is huge too if you do it right. So makes a lot of sense.
Right.
Nice, man.
Right. So it just makes a lot of sense, man. So I saw your tier list, man, and I wanted to comment on it. I don't have the data crew yet either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Me and I guess we're not like triple OG.
Yeah.
He got that shit.
Yeah, he's first.
He was at the factory floor. He got the first one off the goddamn the line.
He flew back with it.
But I will say this, like that pouch reminds me of. I'm looking at. Let me grab it real quick.
Yeah, do your thing, man. Let's see. Brad says, "Come to Charlotte, North Carolina." I've never been personally, but we got to do like we got to go on tour, man. And then like visit everybody.
A small tour.
Yeah.
But the data crew reminds me of the 511 Nitro line. Of like, so with 511 Nitro, they make their bags specifically for people to do search and rescue. And so like his bag looks like it's made of the same outside material. But the thing about the 511 Nitro, well, I have mine zip tied shut because I'm an idiot. Hold on.
Prepared, bro. Prepared. All American Maker in the house. He's in Indiana.
I keep it. I gotta zip mine. I gotta zip mine shut because I got two toddlers.
Oh,
that will just go into my bags.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I was gonna say, do you lock up like when you leave, or you gotta just make sure everything is safe?
No, one of my kids climbed into one of my EDC bags, and I couldn't find him for an hour.
What? Jesus. I'm scared of that actually because like I review a lot of bags and slings and all that, and I have like a wall of backpacks.
Yeah. Yes. I have a wall of backpacks too, and he climbed into one of my big bags. It was like a 511 suitcase type bag, and he got in there and he didn't zip it up, but he was really quiet. But this has the orange inside, which is designed specifically for search and rescue. Okay. So that's what it reminded me of when I saw the data crews. Data crew
the high vis interior
and all that type of stuff.
Yeah,
exactly. Now that I'm looking at this thing, I kind of missed this bag. I need to carry it again.
Throw it back in the rotation, man. Or do a 2 years later. Nah, got too much good stuff going on.
Yeah, 2 years, either 2 years later or just give that shit away. Right now I'm trying to force myself to purge to really purge the man cave, man. Just give stuff away and just kind of like yard sales or tons of giveaways. I'm about to cross 50,000, which I don't really celebrate my passing of milestones anymore.
Yeah,
I just kind of keep quiet and keep pushing. Like I passed 40,000, I kind of just was quiet, and 45 I was quiet, and so yeah.
I'm thinking the big milestones are good. Like for me, the next one I'm gonna like highlight is gonna be 50K, and then after that it's gonna be 100, and then probably 500, and then a mil. Like I'm not gonna do every 10K. Like let's throw a big party. Like it's like you said, head down, keep
hell
hustling.
Yeah. 49,212 giveaway.
No, I get you.
Oh my God. X, show us. Alpha Prime EDC says, X, show us your nutsack and compare them in size, please. So you trying to get his whole YouTube channel shut down? You don't put that shit on the goddamn table. He says, please, sir, show it to us.
How about this, Alpha Prime EDC? When you do your live, we'll compare nutsacks there. All right, we'll compare, the type of leather, the type of zippers, all that stuff. We'll do that there on your channel.
No, I don't really like leather slings. They get a little hot, but I do like the nutsack because of the wax canvas. I just, I like the right now it's at the top of my list. I'm excited to get my hands on the what does Data Crew call their new, what is it called?
Snacktime Sling or what a junior or
it's called Snacktime.
Yeah.
I'm excited to get my hands on it. I want to be objective, and it looks a lot like a lot of slings. And so I'm hoping that high vis is something that stands out.
Yep.
And that loop paneling is something that stands out, and it kind of makes me feel good inside. If that makes sense.
For sure. I mean, the big unique feature is that massive loop field out front. Like that's the thing that differentiates that sling from all the other ones. If you're looking at it from a technical standpoint, in terms of like, the zippers, the materials, the straps, even the buckle on the straps, it's pretty standard. You know what I mean? And I think like that's not a bad thing. It's premium. You're paying $165 for premium materials and build quality. It's American made.
Wait. How much is it?
It's $165. $165.
Let me digest that for a second. So for my nutsack was $189.
Okay.
Which, full disclosure, nutsack sent that to me.
Yeah.
But I've owned it for 6 months, and at this point, I think I will buy it. But if you really think about the Data Crew Sling, it's American made. But the thing that differentiates it a lot is that high vis. Now, Alpaca does a lot of that high vis stuff, but he has a lot of high vis coupled with the loop paneling, which Alpaca's not doing a ton of that.
No.
And
in fact, they released the pouch without it.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, oh, you need to update that. And they updated it within like 2 weeks. Because every pouch
didn't they drop a
loop
pouch
field.
Yesterday, I think?
I think so. I think it was a new one. I actually haven't like looked, but I've heard of it. They release things every 2 weeks, bro. They're on top of it.
Yeah, that's another thing about them. Is like it's not special. You know what I'm saying? He says, wait, X, you pimpin' says X doesn't have it yet. I think no, I mean, listen, we got a relationship with these folks, but at the end of the day, they gotta make money. This is not it's not free for him to make the sling. He can't send it to every creator. He's not who's the Sony and big camera folk. He's a 2-man band, so I get it.
Yeah, for sure.
Plus, I don't know if you saw my ethics page on my website, and maybe you could look at it too. I don't guarantee anybody content, so I wrote this long ass ethics page.
Oh yeah, I see it.
And
That's good.
I got tired of brands wanting stuff. So now when a brand reaches out to me, the first thing I send is my ethics page. And it basically says, if you send something free, I don't guarantee content. The only time content is guaranteed is if you pay me, which I don't take payment for everything. Yeah. And so that it weeds out so much when they read that and see, oh, so if we send this to him, he's not giving us anything. I don't hear from a lot of people ever again, which is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it saves you the trouble, because then you're just wasting time over here, like kicking rocks, and then all of a sudden they're hounding you
back and forth.
Yeah.
Yep.
You've had somebody ask you for a video to go viral?
Yes.
What? Hey, we'd love to send you
our
I've never had a
viral
product.
video.
How does that conversation go?
And can you guarantee this video is going to go viral? No. If I knew how to do that, every single one of my videos will have 100,000 views.
Yeah, not even that, man. I wouldn't be talking to you if I knew how to make every video go viral, dude. That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I think only company I know doing the loop on the inside is the Bum Bag, says Ian. Alpaca,
on the inside.
Wait, who else is doing loop on the inside?
Matsuda's doing a loop on the inside. Dan
Matsuda. Roaring Fire's doing it, but Roaring Fire's pouches are very whack looking, but they do it. Technically, they do it. They sent me out a pouch. And yeah, I think you might be right, because Nutsack has Molly on the inside, not loop paneling. Which for me personally, I prefer the Molly over loop.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
I mean, it boils down to what you're going to use it for, right? Because I feel like Molly just objectively is more secure. So if you're doing like active stuff with it, or you're kicking it around a lot, you want to make sure that the modules or the bags you put on there isn't going to just get snagged on something and rip off, right? So.
Yeah, and I got a lot of first world problems, so I don't get a lot of manicure. I don't know about you, triple OG, but I get about one manicure every 2 years. So I got a lot of goddamn. My cuticles is all rough, and my skin gets caught on loop paneling.
No way.
All the fucking time.
What?
Yes, all the time.
You need to take a file. So like something sandpaper.
Listen, man, I don't know what it. Sometimes I get subconscious showing stuff with my top down camera. And I won't do a top-down camera video. I'll do a B-roll video, and I'll just talk throughout it. Like my last video a lot of B-roll with me talking because I was like, oh my God, my cuticles, they look crazy. You know, I don't
get
really
yourself
care,
some
but
lotion.
At the same time,
lotion will help. Lotion will help. Just smooth, smooth over.
Listen, listen. If someone comes in the man cave and there's random lotion, there's going to be an issue.
What do you mean?
Weird.
It's a man cave. Come on now. The only issue that would be is if your lady came in and saw that. Then that would be problems.
Oh my God. No, she wouldn't care because she wouldn't care per se. Like tonight, she went out with her girlfriends, and my policy when she goes out is she should give at least one guy a lap dance, and she should always have a good time.
Oh, there you go. That's what it should be, man.
Yeah.
Otherwise, why do it at all?
Yeah, exactly. So she went out tonight. I'm assuming some guys getting a lucky. She got a fat ass, or some guys getting a lucky lap dance. And all that good stuff.
There you go.
Kent Jacob says, yo, quick question for you two. I'm looking for a pouch organizer that fits in my front pocket. Suggestion. Your front pocket, like pants pocket, says Ken. I'll leave that to you.
Front pocket? Man, I mean, what kind of front pocket are we talking? Like jeans or like big enough like cargo? Because to me, I wouldn't put a pouch in my front pocket just because like it's a pocket in a pocket kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, if you have small enough things to put in your pouch, you could just easily put that in your pocket. If you're looking for an organizer, I know that what is it? I think Alpha Prime EDC loves this brand, but it's the Paradrop leather. They make a dope like organizer that's made of leather, but it's exposed, so you can slot in your favorite coin, some cash, some tools, and then that whole thing could go in your wallet if you so choose. But to me, pockets, I would just put it straight in.
Yeah, I would say I agree with that. If it's a must-have for you, Kent, like a firm requirement, the What a Junior fits in the front pocket. It does. It won't fit in like slim or skinny jeans or straight. Yeah. So if you wear straight cut, slim cut, or skinny, it's not going to fit. But if you wear relaxed or regular fit, or chinos or khakis, you should be fine. I just named off a bunch of styles of hands, but whatever.
Hey, it's good that you have them in your back pocket, though.
Exactly. Oh, really? Dad joke? Okay, guys, you're not old enough.
What do you mean? I got a kid. I qualify. I qualify, man. Oh my goodness, man. That's funny.
No, that's a good question. That's a good question. Yes, hopefully that can fit. Yeah, I need to send you some, man. I don't like being a hoarder. I think I got like 3 or 4 What a Juniors, or maybe 2.
You do? Amazing.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. Well, Los was telling me there was a lot of QC issues just because like the shipping he got in, it was just like, he was not having it with half of them. So even the orders that he received from paying customers, he like made sure he took the time to fulfill them correctly, even though it took a delay. So, I mean, it's all good, man. I'm not tripping. It's just like, it's hard.
No, I agree with you. I think I was on a video call with him and he showed me a bunch of like QC pouches that didn't make the cut, and I told him, well, the next time you're physically at like a show, like maybe have it, sometimes Spyderco would do the second hand or whatever they call that shit when there's like knives that were just horrible. You can buy them table price for like $80 instead of $300 or whatever. That's right. Maybe do something like that so you recover some of your money. So Ian says Vault's hook and loop panel is for traveling with your favorite patches. I think he's talking about
the Vault case.
The Vault, this thing here, freaking awesome sauce. Just happen to have one sitting on my. I'm literally about to do videos about this shit again because but yeah, I agree with that. I guess it's not very protective. Like I could take this Crooked River and go through that vault right now if I wanted to, but it's still, a thief's going to be a thief, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah,
that Vault case is decent, but the one that's blowing up on social media is the one where it's a case and then there's loop field like in the middle of it, like a picture frame, and it just looks terrible. I would never get one of those.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
Wait, like, which one is that?
It's smaller.
Is it the one that's colored?
Yeah, and like there's loop around the middle of it.
This one?
Yeah. Oh man.
What's wrong with this one?
It's just like, it just seems like the loop is an afterthought. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, people want loop on the front. Let's just slap a panel on there. And it just looks like a...
Do you have one?
I don't have one, but I've played with one. I've looked at it, inspected it. And I don't know, it's not for me, man.
Yeah, I guess what I would say about this is it does curve into the. I'm not freaking white flagging or white knuckle and white knighting for goddamn Vault. I don't have an affiliate with them. Every Vault case I have except for one I've gotten for free. I bought one. So they sent this shit out to me, and I thought it was going to be afterthought-ish, but it does seem like they curve into the loop handling a little bit. And I guess, yeah, I mean, you know, I don't know how well these sell, but I think that they serve a purpose.
Yeah.
I just hope that the prices, I don't know how much these cost. Hope the price is not too high on them.
Yeah.
And he also needs to, he has to upgrade the YKK self-correcting zippers, because when these things get off their track, they're hard to fix.
Oh,
these aren't YKK zippers.
Yeah. They're 33.
33 bucks.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, personally, I don't know. If you don't have any EDC storage, like at all, you come home and you need to dump your pockets, this works. Like it really does work. Like it's you know, it easily can flashlight, multi-tool, keep your extra REs in here.
Yep.
You can keep a pen, another knife. So I mean, it does work. And if you have nothing else and you don't want to just have a catch-all or just throw all your shit on a desk,
true,
you know.
So from a beginner's perspective, like if you don't have like a fully fleshed out collection or anything like that, it's a good starting point. Yeah. Launchpad. Nice. That's good.
I agree.
Yeah.
Speaking of from a beginner's perspective, would you recommend anybody use a knife sharpener like this? Smith's.
I think like if your entire goal is to just have a knife sharpen and that's it, that's all you need it to do, then sure, because it makes your life super easy. You don't gotta bust out a whole work sharp thing and learn the angles or anything like that. But I feel like a lot of us who like, you know, watch your stuff, watch my stuff, we approach it from a practical sense, but we also like it. Like we want to learn more about it. We want to improve the way we handle the knives. We maintain our knives too. So the need and want to gain knowledge and to learn more about the knife is there. So I think that's when it's worth investing into, like, you know, thinking about, you know, what stones do, or getting a sharpening system, or getting into the nitty gritty. But if your goal is just like, I got a dull knife, I need it sharp so I can cut food because I'm a chef, like, do whatever you need to do, make it simple, make it clean.
Yeah, I would say that pull throughs are pretty. If you have any knife that you absolutely care about the finish, then pull throughs are probably not it. But if you're just kind of like, you know, for me personally, I have buddies who are not knife people, who own Benchmade full-size Griptilians, or they don't have time to send it into Benchmade. They don't care what it looks like, and their shit's slicey, and they use bullshit like that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I have buddies. You know, I have buddies, so I just think that some people don't want to learn the angles. I'm not using a fucking whetstone, learning angles, thumb studs in the way. Oh no, there's God. The finger troll is too big. Like I don't have time for all that.
Yeah,
like my work sharp system is the belts. I don't like. I think you have the Precision Pro.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that thing back there.
Yeah, I have the belt system, which is
the Ken Onion one.
I'm looking at mine's. Yeah, I have the Ken Onion one. Well, no, mine's it's like a different version. They sold it only to the military bases, but it's a version of the Ken Onion. It's just basically if you go to if you're a vet, you can buy it and then they give you a bunch of extra crap. So mine came with a bunch of extra crap. But a lot of these people are saying never use the pull through, never use the pull through. I hope to God X is putting the TRM through the pull through. Pull throughs are evil. X needs to watch these knives. Yeah, I guess I mostly disagree with y'all. I guess that yes, it's gonna rent it. If you have a satin finish or a stone wash or coating, it's gonna fuck it up. If yours was sharpened to a certain angle and you want a 25 or a 45, it's gonna fuck it up. But if you have a Smith and Wesson knife that you bought on Amazon and you don't want to spend another $15 on another Smith and Wesson knife, and you want to sharpen it, this shit's gonna work.
Yeah.
And my buddies are gonna laugh at everybody in chat and say, "What? I don't care if it's scratched up. Like, I want my knife to cut through an Amazon box." So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it all goes back to why and how, right? So if your whole reason is I just need a sharp knife, I don't care about the finish, I don't care about a strop to finish it up. Like, guess that works, right?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess so. Oh my God, that's freaking craziness, man.
Ian says, F
when is the giveaway?
Knives Up. When's the giveaway? The giveaway is next week. Man, y'all need to pay attention, please.
Okay.
Who asked that? You? Are you asking that?
No, I asked that. I'm asking.
Oh,
I'm
for
asking
sure,
it.
for sure.
I haven't
yeah.
watched the. I haven't watched the YouTube video yet.
Oh, no worries, man. Yeah, it's next week. So I'm just gonna pop on a live and then do the drawing lives just to make it transparent. I've seen Gleam.io before running giveaways. It's just I think I was dissuaded by the monthly subscription or whatever it is, just because like I only run giveaways like once in a blue moon. I don't do like, you know, monthly, bi-monthly or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I think once
Oh
it
yeah,
gets poppin',
all you gotta do is just be a subscription whore. Just whenever I need Gleam, I pay for that month. I turn it on, I do my giveaway, and then I cancel it.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Yeah, they're still getting their month
And then
payout.
if you want and if you want all the data because if you want the Excel spreadsheet of the data so you can contact your community, you just download it while you're still within your month, and that's it.
For sure. No, that's smart. I'll look into that for the next one for sure.
Yeah.
But man, I think I'm about to wrap it up though.
Man.
It's about time for me to do my thing. But hey, it was great talking to you, man.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you having me real quick, man. I got to go bang out some more orders. I got a few more items to add to the store. I got a EDC journal. I add that on there and all that good stuff. So
yeah. Is there anything coming up that you can give us a sneak peek on?
I could normally if I was using my normal setup, I could go to my iPhone cam and walk over there, but I don't have it set up right now. But a journal's coming up. The throwing card that I gave you is coming up. I'm just trying to get the technique down. I want to get the technique down for that. Those are the only drink where everybody doesn't fucking drink liquor, right? So more drinkware for like H2O and stuff like that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Nice. Well, looking forward to that, man.
All right, man. I appreciate you having me, man. I'm gonna go ahead, drop, and let you wrap up the live.
All right, for sure. Take it easy, man.
All right, thanks.
Well, there you go, guys. That was pretty fun. I feel like the only times X shows up on this stream is when we decide to impromptu like feature him collab style. Like he's collabed once before on this side, and it's always a good time. We try and keep it real, you know what I mean? What's liquor, says Ian. Don't lie to me. Come on. Don't lie to me like that. That's not fun. Ricky's in the house. Two handsome fellas for showing up. Sorry for showing up late. Hey, Ricky, you know what?
I don't take no shit from anyone.
Especially you. Hey, thanks for coming through, man. I know you're late, but I'm honestly running a little late myself too. But you know, X showed up at the bottom of the ninth, so we had to chat a little bit longer. High Tide EDC says, for the sharpest edge ever, nothing beats hand sharpening on a stone and leather stropping. This is not for the average EDC person. That's where the work sharp stuff comes in. It's a good bridge. I personally think it's awesome because it really allows for the absolute beginner who's interested in learning about knife maintenance and edge maintenance to really get into it and figure things out for yourself. You know what I mean? Like jumping straight into whetstones, trying to maintain that angle, pushing and pulling. It's intimidating. You know, you can go into water, you can go into oil. You know, Alpha Prime EDC mentioned the Lansky system earlier. One time I put Lansky oil on a whetstone, and I read that once you go oil, you can't go back to water because it's just the way, you know, the oil seeps into the stone, and it was all bad. You know what I mean? So instead of just trying to just dive off the deep end, I feel like Worksharp provides a good bridge for you to learn. They have resources on their YouTube. You can watch their strategies on push, on pull, all that stuff to really figure out what's right for you. And yeah, it's case in point. It's amazing. I mean, this thing, every time they had a new stock of it, they sold out instantly. So they're still getting at it, but it's been good. Ian says, Boss Man had Ricky working. There you go. Congrats again, Ricky. I appreciate you. Appreciate you for coming through, and appreciate you for letting us know the inner workings of what you're into. It's really exciting. I'm very excited for you. Did you hear a fart button? I think so. I don't know if you all noticed, but like I spruced up the stream a little bit. Like for example, like this. transitions. I made it faster because the one I had before was pretty slow, just for my liking. I'm sure it was only like a half a second difference, but I just had to change it. I wanted to make it bigger, better. And then the sounds. I got a few sounds on here. I think I need to tweak them a little bit, but it's a good stuff. It's a good stuff for sure. X says she would give Ricky the best lap dance. Dude, Ricky is a beautiful man. I don't know if y'all have seen him, but he's got quite a mane. Pippi says, I love my work sharp field sharpener for getting me in the door to sharpening. Yeah, exactly. Like that. I think that one is just, it's this big, and it really gets you into it, right? Ian, you said sounds can be louder, because in my headset it's like way smaller. Or don't bring it up at all. Alpha Prime says. I don't even know if you guys are planning that response together or separate. I need context. But we'll figure it out. Ian says, your sounds are a tad quiet. Okay, I'll figure it out. I gotta mess with the levels. Because I think in my headphones they're loud, so I'm like, crap, I don't want it to like tear you guys up. But anyway, that's for another time. I want to wrap this one up real quick. Thank you guys for watching this live stream. I appreciate you as always. We got a few videos coming out soon. Got backpacks, slings, EDC stuff to cover. So if you're interested in all that, hit the like button on this live stream, and there's going to be new videos coming out real soon. So I will catch you next week for the giveaway. That is the big one, okay? For everyone, this is open to everyone. Everyone who's 18 or older or in the US, I think, and in the US. All right, those are how the details fall. But for those who are eligible, the giveaway is next week, next Friday, on stream. I'm gonna draw the drawing, announce the winners, and then from there we'll figure out how to get you guys in, shipping details, all that stuff. For you members, Live with Purpose Crew members, I got a special. All right, I'll just show you. This is one of the items. It's a hex sling, but it's blacked out camo, and got an MCV small fry. And that's not all. I won't show you everything, but that's 2 of the things in the members package that I'm going to be putting up for you guys to win. It's going to be a contest. I'm going to have you do something, and the first person to come back with the thing or the correct answer or whatever will get this package. That's what it's going to be, okay? So full details will be released next week, okay? So for all you members, that's your chance. It's only open to members, so if you're not a member yet, you still have a chance to join in on the Purpose Crew. Early access to videos, we've got exclusive emotes, all that good stuff. So head over to my channel, check it out, see if it's for you. But until next time, thank you for tuning in.